Soap making is fun, but it can also be dangerous. So there are a few precautions that you need to take before you get started. Cold processed soap is made with lye, and lye is caustic. It can burn your skin, stain your clothing, and take the finish off wood and damage other surfaces. So the first thing to do is either cover your workstation or use something that can't get damaged. This is just a plastic table that I use all the time for soap making. The lye doesn't damage the table, and I don't use it for anything else. But if you're using a work surface like this, you need to cover it with several layers of newspaper or else cardboard to protect it. Lye can also cause blindness and be fatal if swallowed. So you need to have some safety goggles which completely cover your eyes. Glasses aren't sufficient because the lye could splash behind your glasses. Some people wear a complete face shield, but I find that safety goggles are enough, and I just bought these from the hardware store. You need to wear chemical resistant gloves, either disposable medical style gloves or just household rubber gloves are just as efficient. And you need to wear long sleeves, long pants and shoes. You basically need to get as much of your skin covered up as possible to protect yourself. And I also tie my hair up to stop my hair from getting into the soap as well. If you do have a spill, you need to immediately remove any contaminated clothing and shoes if necessary, and then put your skin under running water for 15 minutes. I know people often say cold water, but really if the water's freezing cold, it's going to be hard for you to hold your hand under there or your leg or whatever it is for 15 minutes. So tepid water is enough, just as long as you keep running water running over that area for at least 15 minutes, and then use fully processed soap to wash off any remaining lye on your skin. If you have a big spill of lye, the best thing to do is take off your clothing and get in the shower. Same principle, stay under running water for 20 minutes and then wash off with soap. If you are ever to get lye in your eyes, you need to rinse with water for at least 20 minutes and then seek immediate medical attention. If you're unlucky enough to swallow the lye, you need to rinse your mouth out with water and drink 2 large glasses of water and then seek medical attention. Whatever you do, don't induce vomiting because you don't want that caustic substance to come back up in your throat and cause another burn. When you're mixing your lye, make sure that you use a large container. So I measure my lye crystals in here and then mix it in a container that's much larger than the volume of the lye water to help reduce spills. Make sure that you mix in a well-ventilated area and use a heat-safe container. When you mix lye with water, it causes a chemical reaction, and this produces heat, which is up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit or 93 centigrade. So you do need to be careful. It also produces toxic fumes, so you don't want to be breathing in any fumes. So make sure it's a well-ventilated area. Make sure you add your lye to the water. If you add water to the lye, you can cause a caustic volcano, which is not much fun, so you don't want to be doing that. One of the safe places to mix the lye water is in the sink so that any spills are contained quickly. And another important thing is to make sure that your area is free of children and animals, and also to make sure that it's uncluttered so that you're unlikely to trip or spill and cause any accidents. So soap making is fun, but you do need to take these precautions to start with. They're well worth it. You don't want any accidents.